nga ba yung...
Okay, nagbabalik po tayo sa ating programa Republika. Kausap pa rin natin si Ferdy Passion ng NatPhil. Topic po natin ay Bayanihan Federalism. Okay, you've just given us the numbers, no? From 24 senators to 36. Okay, per senator, magkano ba ang tinutustos natin ngayon sa sa Senado? 5 billion? Mga 5 billion plus?
Mga ganyan, no?
5 billion for the 24 senators.
Tapos meron pang 200 million per ano. Of course, they will not admit na
may
meron
200
pang
million per barrel. Okay, so if it becomes 36 senators, what are we talking about
Senator
here?
pa lang yan. Meron pang congressman.
Plus 200 million per senator, more or less, per barrel. Yung 1 million per chairmanship. Di ba may 1 million pesos yan per chairmanship?
Tsaka yung mga hearing yan, syempre may gastos din yan, di ba?
Di ba pag chairman ka, may 1 million pesos ka for...
and additional staff members.
Staff members. So from 24 magiging 36. So
at least 36, ha?
36,
Pwedeng lumagpas
at least
na
pwede lumagpas. So with 200 million plus 1 million per chairmanship plus yung mga offices nila.
Ubus nga pera ng bayan dito eh.
Okay, sige.
At makakasigurado tayo na mas marami pang taxes ang ipapataw at lalo pang tataas ang presyo.
Okay. And then, sa Congress, you're talking about 250 to 280 currently now. Congressmen, no? Per district.
But watch out.
Watch out. Ano ba nakalagay dyan? Basahin mo.
Nakalagay dito eh.
Para malinaw.
Nakalagay dito. Dali. Yan. Mabuti nang gagaling dito para...
Yan, mabuti
dito, the House of Representatives,
basahin mo muna,
Article 7, Legislative Department, Section 5, Letter A.
Okay.
The House of Representatives shall be composed of not more than 400 members unless otherwise provided by law. Ibig sabihin, pwedeng lumagpas ng 400.
So 400 na?
Not more than 400, pinapayagan na ang 400, at hindi lang sila nasisihan doon, unless otherwise provided by law, pwede pang lumagpas sa 400.
So, pwede pang lumagpas. Now, let's look at the face of the budget of the lower house now. Is it about 11 billion?
Yes.
More or less, no? 11 billion. Let's just put it flat at 11 billion.
Yung pork barrel, of course, they will not admit.
At 70 million, no? 70 million, more or less.
Dati.
70 million. Ngayon, if you increase it at least to 400, Congressman, edi yung 11 billion
At hindi lang yan. Meron pang tinatawag na Congress, bawat region. 18 regions will have their own respective so-called regional assemblies.
Nandiyan ba yan?
Yes, nandito.
Para tayong
Regional assemblies.
parang religious program ito. Basahin mo nga.
Sandali. Ang kapal kasi, no?
Ang kapal,
para itong pinagsasama-samang Republic Acts na pagkarami-rami na...
Pero may regional assemblies talaga.
Meron
Pero ito ngayon, 250 congressman gagawing 400. Yung
Or more,
Or more. Di ba meron din yung mga, ang pinag-aawayan dyan, may committee... Chairmanship, may pera din yun.
At may additional...
Magkano? Kasi sa Senado, 1 million, di ba?
Mga ganun din, di naman nagkakaiba yan. At saka may
meron
additional...
1 million din per
additional staff.
No? So, additional...
Tapos, syempre, yung mga hearing, hindi lang naman sa Manila ginaganap yan. Pupunta rin sa mga probinsya yan. Kaya,
so, you're saying now, dun sa 400 na may dadagdag, meron ditong mga pork barrel?
Of course, they will not... under the new constitution, pwede namang ibalik yung pork barrel. Dahil mababaliwala na yung Supreme Court decision regarding pork barrel eh.
Okay, sige. So, andyan ba yung regional assemblies?
Hinahanap ko pa
Hinahanap mo? Okay. So, what other provision... This basically is what we're facing, no? We don't even know what is the size of the bureaucracy going to be, no?
Yes.
Of the,
And not only that, there are some provisions na nakakataka kung bakit nila gustong ilagay dito. Katulad nito, the Democratic and Republican...
Ilagay mo muna, what is that article?
Article 21, Amendments or Revision. Section 4.
Okay.
The Democratic and Republican character of the government, its federal structure, shall not be subject to amendments or revisions. Okay lang yung Democratic and Republican character.
Yes, okay.
Bakit pati yung federal structure, kinakailangan na hindi na i-amend habang buhay na tayong...
Basahin mo nga uli, ano yung that dispositive part?
The Democratic and Republican character of the government, its federal structure, shall not be subject to amendments or revisions.
Shall not?
Shall not.
Mandatory.
Oo. Ibig sabihin, habang buhay, federal tayo. Paano kung napatunayan natin na masyadong magastos, nagli-lead sa balkanization? Kahit na palpak.
We cannot amend.
We cannot go back to the pinagbabawal. shall not be subject to amendment or revision.
Nakalagay nga sa amendments revision eh.
Oo.
So hindi pwede.
Hindi pwede. Tapos ito pang nakakatakot dito.
So this is just a one-way trip.
Yes.
One-way trip ito, walang balikan ito.
One-way trip to hell.
No, this is just a one-way trip hoping that it will work. If it does not work, we cannot
Ay, patay.
hindi tayo makakabalik.
Hindi na makakabalik.
Hindi round trip ticket ito.
Walang round trip ticket.
Okay. Ano pang mga dapat natin malaman na
Ito, General Provisions, Article 20,
Oh.
Section 6. The Federal Republic shall protect consumers from trade malpractices and from substandard or hazardous products. Para maganda. Pero hindi sinasama yung overpricing or price gouging.
Wala dyan.
Wala dito. Tapos ito pa, yung mga iba pang nakapagtataka mga provisions. Ito, Section 6 ng Article 19
Okay.
regarding national security and public order.
Okay.
Section 6.
Ano nakalagay?
Nakalagay dito, the Federal Republic shall establish and continuously develop an effective information and cybersecurity infrastructure to protect itself and the people from unauthorized domestic or foreign intrusion, such as cyber attacks or cyber warfare on its public utilities, cyber installations, and public entities. Bakit unauthorized ang ginamit? Ibig sabihin, pwedeng pag-authorize yung cyber attack by foreign country, pwede. Pag-authorize yung foreign intrusion, pwede.
Baka sinasabi lang nila na bawal ang cyber attack sa Pilipinas. Yun ang gusto nila palabasin.
Dapat wala ng qualification. Dapat
cyber attacks talaga, no?
Wala nang word na unauthorized.
Walang unauthorized. Basta cyber attacks from abroad or domestic, hindi pwede, di ba?
Tapos tinutuloy pa rin yung policy ng privatization na marami nang nagsasabi na palpak itong policy na ito na pinatupad magmula nung panahon ni Cory Aquino. Nilagay pa naman dito sa sa Article 16 on social justice. Social justice pa man din, binabanggit yung privatization of public sector enterprises. Section 8.
What does it say?
The Federal Republic shall provide incentives to landowners, ang ganda, di ba? To invest the proceeds of the Agrarian Reform Program to promote industrialization, maganda.
Yes, maganda.
Employment creation.
Okay.
Pinasukan ng privatization of public sector enterprises.
Okay.
Tapos nilagay pa sa article ng social justice. Ito pa, nakapagtataka.
Ano yung mga public sector kung yari? Ito yung mga
Privatize na nga lahat, di ba? Yung kuryente natin, yung ating
tubig.
petron, yung ating tubig. Kaya
lahat,
na nga nagkamahal-mahal, pati yung ating mga kalye, bago ka makadaan.
Yung pagkor, pwedeng i-privatize din.
Yun pinopromote nga yung privatization.
Sinong bibili nun? Maraming pipila nun.
Marami. Mag-aagawan sila.
May commission din yan.
Mag-aaway-aaway pa sila.
Sige.
Tapos ito naman, yung sinasabi na ni Kamentong na palpak daw yung constitution ni Cory. Abay, mini-maintain dito sa section 26.
Under article?
Dito naman sa National Economy and Patrimony.
Article, para alam na tao talaga.
Sandali Article 15.
Okay.
Article 15.
On the national patrimony?
Mini-maintain dito na yung mga governing board ng what would be the central bank under the new constitution, the majority of the governing board shall come from the private sector. Na naman.
Sa kanila na naman?
Hindi ba conflict of interest ito? Central Bank of the Philippines, tapos yung majority ng governing board manggagaling sa private sector. Pagkatapos ito pa. Section 15 of the same article regarding
which is article
Article 15.
Okay.
Educational institutions other than those established by religious groups and mission boards shall be owned solely by citizens of the Philippines. Ang ganda, di ba? Or corporations or associations, at least eto na. 60% of the capital of which is owned by such citizens. Ibig sabihin 40% owned by foreigners. Yung corporation pwede na mag-engage sa education. Hinuhulmay mo yung utak ng mga bata.
Temo na, linawin lang natin yung binasa mo. It will only be just Filipino citizens who can own this kind of institutions or
citizens. Pero pagdating sa corporation or association, pwedeng 40% foreigner, 60% lang yung Pilipino. Under the present constitution, 100% owned.
Yes.
At saka,
yun. That's what I wanted you to tell everybody. Kailangan 100% dati.
Oo.
Dito, ang pinaplano,
60% na lang. ang Pilipino,
40
40% yung dayuhan. At pinapayagan, ito nga, ang matagal nang kine-question sa educational sector, no? Kasi advocate din ako ng public education.
Okay.
Bakit corporation magpapatakbo ng university, for example, usong-uso na ngayon yan. Bibilhin ng isang corporation na owned by an oligarch, yung isang university or school. Pagkatapos sila na magme-may-ari.
Nagiging negosyo.
Nagiging negosyo.
Okay.
Bakit ginagawa? Nilalagay pa sa constitution itong ganitong bagay. Masyadong ginagawa negosyo, kino-commodify ang education.
Di ba panahon, if I'm not wrong, no, Ferdy, do you remember sa panahon ni Ferdinand Marcos, merong limit in terms of magkano ang pwedeng i-increase?
Yes, oo.
And then I think the policy before was that, or the value system was that education was not a business.
Yes.
It was like parang it's like a service to the country, no?
Oh, it's missionary.
Missionary, no?
Oo.
But
To promote-
you're given a little amount of leeway so that kumita ka naman ng konti.
Oo. Pero limitado yung kikitain mo kasi it's more of a mission.
Oo.
Kaya yung mga nag-engage sa education ng araw, the likes of my uncle, my late uncle, Dr. Doretorio Pasion, nagtayo ng National College of Business and Arts. That's not for profit. That's for the education of the people.
Investing in the future of our
To
people.
promote nationalism.
Okay.
Ngayon iba na corporate governance na
Okay.
Hindi na missionary. Pagkatapos
Mga hospital ba mabibili din dyan sa pinag-uusapan mo?
it can be kasi wala namang prohibition. If there is no prohibition, therefore it is allowed.
So it will become a business also.
Ito pa.
Oh.
Section 12, Article 15. Ito, sa umpisa, akala mo maganda.
Basahin mo.
Section 12, letter B. Only Filipino citizens or corporations or associations, ito na, at least 70% of whose voting capital is owned by such citizens shall be allowed to engage in advertising industry. Ibig sabihin, ino-open na yung advertising industry, 30% owned by foreigners.
Dati, 100%.
Ang mangyayari dito ay mababago yung taste ng mga Pilipino, mapopromote na yung importation culture. Ngayon nga, pinopromote na yung importation culture.
Yes.
Dapat tayo nagpo-produce ng ating agricultural products, industrial products, at tinatangkilik natin yung sariling atin. Pag 30% owned by foreigners yung advertising industry mo, ipopromote niya yung foreign products at saka yung foreign taste. So magiging colonial mentality tayo pati sa ating
Bakit nila ginagawa ito? Na dati, di ba, 100% dapat. Bakit ngayon? Bakit parang...
Baka may naglabi, hindi natin alam. Pagkatapos, ito pa.
Hindi ba ito yung mga parang economic provisions ang pinaglalaban
Yes.
nila? They're fighting for economic provisions because it's supposed to make our country more progressive.
Yes,
More...
and it's supposed to make it exclusive for Filipinos alone to benefit from the God-given natural resources of the Philippines.
Okay.
Bakit pinapayagan yung mga foreigners? Ito pa, Eric, no? Ito, nakapagtataka ito. Under the Federal Intergovernmental Commission.
May Federal Intergovernmental Commission.
Kaya ang daming ang bureaucracy dito. Article 13, Fiscal Powers and Financial Administration, Section 8. Ito, nakalagay dito, Section 8 of Article 13 regarding Fiscal Powers and Financial Administration. A Federal Intergovernmental Commission is hereby created composed of the chairman and 14 members.
Okay.
Yung isang member from the Federated Region of the Cordilleras, alam mo kung sino mag-appoint?
Sino?
To be appointed by the Bangsamoro Parliament.
Ha?
Anong
Anong kinalaman ng Bangsamoro sa
Cordillera?
Ha? Paano nga? Hindi nga.
Ayan one from the Federated Region of the...
We'll get back to that. We're gonna pause for a few reminders and we want to see our blinders being taken off when Republica returns.